Hello everyone, this is Tammy from Tammy Colors 2, and today you have come upon or come back to the next video of A Time for a Cuppa, a celebration of tea. This is a coloring book by Racine, and I am drinking the tea and talking about it and coloring the picture in the book. So this is video number 18. So far we have done Assam, Boba, Ceylon, Chai, Chamomile, Dandelion, Darjeeling, Earl Grey, English Breakfast, Ginger, Hibiscus, Jasmine, Cumin, Kenyan Black Tea, Kenyan Purple Tea, that was fun, Kombucha, Lapsang, Souchong, and today we have Matcha. All right, so matcha tea is a little different. I'm going to put this to the side for a moment. So it is a powder. If you didn't know, matcha is a green tea powder. It is purported to have many antioxidants, cancer fighting. Some people say you should drink it every day. You can add it to your smoothies. You can, when you see green tea ice cream, or green tea cookies or anything, or green tea cake, it has matcha in it because it's already a powder. It's a very, very fine powder. I just got this from my Asian grocery. So it's fun. A friend of mine would go to Starbucks and get matcha and mint tea, which is really good. I might add. Traditionally, there's a ceremony. If you've ever watched The Karate Kid, there are actually a number of tea ceremonies that you can do with this. I have a traditional bowl and whisk that is used to make it. So we'll make it that way, and I'll tell you a little bit about the history. So it's from China. And during the Tang Dynasty, which was like 618 to like 900 or something like that, the tea leaves were steamed. They were steamed and then put into blocks for storage. Then when they wanted to drink it, they would pulverize them and put them in the water and brew the tea that way. Then sometime later, a few hundred years later, they decided to, they steamed the tea leaves, they pulverized them, dried them and pulverized them into a powder, and then they found that mixing it with water, I guess, was easier. It became more popular to do it that way, and that's the way you do it today. And there are a number of ways. If you search YouTube, you can find green tea lattes, traditional green tea. I mean, it's an amazing powder. Now the leaves are, they say the leaves are grown in shade for a few weeks before they're picked. I don't know how they do that. I assume, what do they put, umbrellas over them maybe? And then that gives them more of something, theanine or something, not thiamine, I know that. It's theanine and, excuse me, caffeine. So, I mean, it does have caffeine. It is not a caffeine-free drink. It is not a caffeine-free drink. It is a green tea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare it the traditional way, and then I will splice in a video here of a more modern way to make it that works really well if you just want the traditional tea. So I'm going to move this out of the way. This is your whisk. You can try, I'm going to try not to make a mess. I'm going to move this is my hot water over here. So what you want is, you want to take a quarter of a teaspoon, and I like mine to have more, so I'm going to put a little more in there. There's usually a traditional scoop that you can use. That's a bamboo scoop, but I don't have one of those. And it's very, very fine. So you run it through your sifter to break it up, because this helps immensely with stirring. because it's a very, very fine powder. All right, so I have my green tea in there. Excuse me, my nose is itching. And then we're gonna put, I mean, you put a little bit of water in here. Hot water, 175 degrees or 80 degrees Celsius. Then you have your, and you're gonna whisk it to get it kind of, you want it to be frothy. And we're gonna put a little more. I was gonna measure it because you're supposed to do about a cup of water, 6 to 8 ounces. Really, it depends. You can eyeball it. This is a 2 ounce thing, which is all that's gonna fit in my cup. So you just whisk it, and it, you know, you get it nice and frothy. So you're actually drinking the tea powder. And then we will, I brought one of my fancy cups so you could see it. And then you can drink it out of the bowl if you want to. I'm gonna have to lift it, pour it in here, and here is your matcha tea. That's good. I'm going to start experimenting with different brands. I'm going to put that lid on there because I will make a mess. You can put a little honey. I love this honey. It's actually a German honey, but it's specifically made for tea because it doesn't have a strong honey taste, which is the one thing that I don't like about honey, is that when you put honey in things, especially tea, it ends up tasting like honey, which is great, but I'm sensitive to sweet since I don't eat sweet all the time. So to me, it just ends up overpowering. And this is a great honey. If you live in a big city or whatever, you can probably get it in maybe a grocery store. If you live in Germany, I know you can get it in a grocery store. Here, there's a place in Cincinnati called Jungle Gyms, which is an international market, and it's enormous. It's like a carnival, almost. So let me try it with a little honey in here. Yep, very good. So I encourage you to try it. It's very versatile. But anyway, Jungle Gyms has all the international foods, and I mean, it's like a whole day thing to go there. I don't know if anybody else has heard of Jungle Gyms, but I'm sure that, like, if you live in California or New York, I'm sure this is easy to come by anywhere where you're close to a port or a big city that has all kinds of international markets, and things are a greater dispersal of types of people than we have here in Ohio. Or at least in Columbus. So there we go. I'm going to put this over here. And while I'm drinking this, I will show you the other way that I found to make it, and hopefully you'll like it. All right, so here's another way, a more modern way that you can make matcha. I have a milk frother, and I love my milk frother, and I just realized I need to turn it around because the button is on the other side. So it's a Williams-Sonoma, one of the best things I ever bought. My husband loves to make hot chocolate in it. But anyway, so you could also use a hand frother, which is like a battery operated, you know, and you just put it in. It has the little whisks. So it's just a container, and you put in your, it's about a cup of water. I'm probably going to put a little less, and you don't have to measure it really because this has a line on it, so you generally know. You put in your, you don't even have to sift it. So we've got our tea, we've got our matcha. So we put the lid on, And we hit the button and it starts doing its thing. And it will heat the water and froth, stir the matcha as we go. And I'll come back in a minute. It'll take about a minute or two to heat the water because it's cold water. So I'll be back in a minute. All right, it's done. So you can see the steam. It has frothed my matcha, and you just pick it up and you pour it in your cup. And you can enjoy it. See, I got another fancy cup for y'all. And that is a more modern way to make matcha. All right, so here we go. I picked out some colors based on cherry blossoms, which is what I believe the flowers are. So I've got some greens. I've got some, these are my Artify markers. You know, if you want to look and see, those are the colors I'm using. Plus this teapot. I actually have a teapot that is metal. It looks like a metal teapot, you can just tell. So I have one, and I am going to use it as my inspiration for this teapot. So we're gonna set that over there. I'm a visual person, what can I say? And apparently the last time when I was doing this one, I at some point forgot my blotter page, or it slipped. It probably slipped. They're always slipping on me. Someone needs to make tacky blotter pages, you know what I mean? Like, you can get, they have like pieces of paper or something. I can't think of what I'm thinking of right now. But it just sticks but doesn't stick, if that makes any sense, if you've ever seen those before. So, enough about that. I don't know what I'm going to do with the little rainbows below, and what color I'm going to make the little glass there. And we've got some water, so we can have some fun with that. I think this will be a relatively quick one if I just stop talking and start coloring. So let me zoom in. I am totally going to start with some cherry blossoms, because why? Because they are pretty. Oh, and I do have a blotter page. It is right here, and it is scooched all the way up. So, what a week this is turning out to be. Well, first, let me ask, like, so how are y'all doing? What did I say? This was video 18. I mean, gosh, it's hard to believe. I'm actually sticking with it. I'm kind of proud that I am sticking with this. Because it's really hard for me to do something. I don't have a weekly schedule of videos because it's really hard for me at times to get things done. Because my life is so crazy at times. Yeah, this will go a lot faster if I use the big end. So, but I really would like to have a schedule of videos. I try to get these tea videos out at the same time every week, but I'm telling you, it's a challenge. I have fun, don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing it. And I want to make more videos. I had some great ideas. And I guess y'all could tell me what you think. I want to do, like, I know I've mentioned that I want to do my pencil collection. I wanted to do something different, and my brain has been kind of stuck on that. And I can't say it's different or revolutionary, but I came up with, I have to decide if I picked out this color for the orange. Sorry, tangent. Because the inside of these is like an orangey color, but I feel like I need just a little bit more. I can try it and then see what I think when it dries. And then cherry blossoms have kind of a dark center like this. I think I picked out some pretty good colors this time. So I think what I'm gonna do is, because I'm really excited to do my colored pencil collection, because I want to do more with my pencils and get more familiar with them, because there's some sets that I have used more than others. Mostly because I don't get that much time to color. I think this needs to be just a hair bit oranger. Maybe. Oranger, is that a is that a term? Is that a technical term? Question is, oh, do I want to make these back leaves dark? I mean, that might be kind of fun. I don't even care if it's not like cherry blossoms. Let's see, cherry blossom leaves, I looked up. I'm trying to remember what I decided for my cherry blossom leaves. I think it's flower. Yeah, I didn't really write that down. 506, 535, 503. Where's my 503? Oh, okay. Yeah, these 3 colors. Why did I pick out 3 colors for such tiny leaves? Don't ask me. Oh. So back to my thought. Sorry. I want to pick out a set of pencils, and I'm going to do it randomly. And color a picture on some nice paper, like, you know, the Johanna Basford books. Like, I looked in World of Flowers and Rooms of Wonder and Worlds of Wonder. So those all have small pictures. I don't really want to wait for her new one to come out, and I don't know that it will necessarily be what I need, because I've already got the pictures, you know, small, tiny. I just want to do a little tiny picture, and do one in a Johanna Basford book, and do a small picture on Amazon paper, because that way I'm getting both types of paper, and I'm blending, I'm coloring, I'm doing, you know, that kind of stuff. So, you know, I think that'll be fun. I think I can make a little shadow with this if I just go back over it. I just want to make these back leaves a little bit darker to make it stand out a little bit. I'll use some pencil if I really need something, but these markers work pretty good for going back over them, and they leave a little more pigment. Let's see. So I don't know how I want to do those. Oh, we could do the big ones dark. We will do them like that. Have a really pretty, like, purpley color for the background. I haven't decided on the border yet. So yeah, do like a video and pick out the pencil. Of course, by the name of the video, you would know what I was gonna pick, but pick it randomly every week. I made a list of all my pencils. I think there's 39 sets of pencils, and kind of do that. So that way I don't know what I'm using. I mean, I'm using the same books and the same paper, so it's not like it really matters. Other than that, I just do them in alphabetical order. So I don't know what sounds like more fun. You know, I can start with you guys. I have tried to make a video to talk about some of the things I want to do, and I'm just keep rambling. I feel like I'm talking too much or not being precise enough, shall we say. So I don't know. Pretty flowers. Look at this. Pretty, pretty flowers. Let me see. Let me do this one. Might as well do those leaves since I've already got them done. But yeah, that way, I mean, I like it when people just show all of their pencils in one video or 2 videos and talk about them. I don't know. And I have done that last 2 years. Last 2 times I have shown them. That's how I've done it. And I like doing it that way. I just thought maybe people, because I think that there's questions that I don't get answered, and I watch people's swatching videos and review videos of pencils, and you know, my coloring corner with Renee does a really good job because she colors and she talks about the pencils. But I thought maybe I could try it from my point of view and what I think, because I am a pencil lover. And I can even talk about the pencils that I don't have. So, I don't know. It's an idea. I also want to do like a weekly chat, like a 15-minute face-to-face, like, hey, how's everybody doing? I had a request to do more RJ Hampson. So I want to do, I just can't decide. I don't have anything regular that I do other than this. The tea videos, which is cool. But eventually I'm going to have to come up with something different. Because I'm going to run out of pages in this book. And, oh, that's the wrong marker. Hang on. Is it this one? This one. They look similar on the outside. So I can't, you know, I can't decide. It's like coloring chats, color alongs. You know, is there anything that you all are interested in? Excuse me, since the people who watch these are at least coming back to watch them. I mean, I just do this for fun. I'm not doing it for a certain amount of views or anything like that. I'm just putting stuff out there and people seem to enjoy it. So, yeah. So, I don't know. Ooh, these are going to be pretty. I think this picture is going to be so pretty when I'm done. Hopefully. I'm being optimistic. I think we might, I still, you know, I think in one video I mentioned this. I love Spectrum Noir sparkle pens, and I have a whole bunch of them. And one of the last times I traveled somewhere, I packed them in, you know, I have all kinds of pencil cases. I packed them in a zipper bag to take them with me, and I can't find them. I have no idea where they are, and I'm so mad that I can't find them because, you know, they're not cheap. You know, so, and I spent time collecting them, and now it's like they're gone. And I'm just like, what did I do with them? Where are they? Because I was thinking one of them might be perfect for this. I have a few of them. I've got to figure out what the heck I did with those. It's the most bizarre thing. I mean, really. Yeah, I gotta figure out what color I want to do this banner. I haven't really decided. I work on the elements that I know, that I see, and that's cool. I'm gonna make these dark red. We're just having fun with flowers. Trying not to make my usual mess, because I always slop or something. So let's see, anything else? I can't have run out of stuff to talk about already. The weather here is still, it's rainy. The sun comes out, it rains. The sun comes out, it rains. And that's been our weather for like the last few days here. It's been kind of crazy. And the weather would be really nice if it wasn't so humid, which the rain makes it humid. But we had a lot of smoke from the Canada fires, and then they kind of dissipated, and now they're back. And it's really weird sometimes, the smoke. Let's see. What do I want? Do I want to make a different color of flower? Just fun. I mean, that's like the only one. I have to think about that. Leaves. I was going to use like, I just realized I didn't do my shading on these leaves up here. A little bit of shading. Okay. Then we'll do, I'm just gonna do these leaves, tea leaves, and kind of a, what did I start with? Of course I started with the dark color. It's okay. I can make this work. Oops. Yeah, I can make it work. Let's try. I have done more with less. I haven't even been very excited to buy anything. Well, I mean, that being said, I had some gift cards, and I really wanted the 84 set of Neocolor 2s, because I really like them, but they're expensive, and I have a 15 set, right, that I bought at Michael's with a 40% coupon way before COVID, when they had cool coupons, but that was also when I left the house. I don't know if Michael's does it anymore. I know they still have coupons. I just don't go because there was one right by work, and I would go there all the time. And now, you know, I have to actually go out to go to Michael's rather than driving by and saying, oh, I'm going to stop there. So I bought my Neocolor 2s, the set of 15, and it, you know, they were really cheap. I got them for a steal because of the Michael's coupon, and I've had those, and I want more colors to do more blends with, and I've been looking for a decent price on them, and I'm like, well, they never go on sale, it seems like. So I found them at Blick, because, you know, on Amazon you can divide out, or it'll tell you what the per piece rate price is. And so Blick ended up having them the cheapest for $1.58 a piece, which was a pretty good price. So but you know, because I'm like, I had this brilliant idea. I'm like, well, I have 15. I don't need to buy the whole 10, right? And it'll be cheaper if I buy, you know, just the ones I need. So I ordered 69. The 69 I don't have from Blick. So some poor guy has to pick them all from the shelf. I went to the store and I was going to do it, but they were missing some. Because they'll give me the same price. You know, I had enough. It was going to be enough that they would give me the same price, because Blick will do that. So now I'm waiting for them to come in, and I ordered like 3 light pass pencils because I'm trying to get to the 100 set, but they're expensive. So I used my gift cards to get the Neo Color 2s. I really wanted those, but you know, I didn't see, there weren't any good sales on anything that I saw. I mean, there might have been good sales, but I didn't see any. Okay, this is the one that I'm using for hot, I hope. Yes, pretty sure. So I'm anxiously waiting for those to get here. The only things I ordered, like you'll see in my haul for Prime Day, were some gel pens because, not that I needed more gel pens, but I wanted to curate a set of gel pens in a case because throwing them in a pencil bag is not working for me when I want to travel, and I'm increasingly spending more time at not my house, which is fine. I just have to get better at packing my stuff to travel. So, and you'd think I would be good at it by now. Some of these colors may be subject to change, but we'll start with that. We will start with that. Ooh, I want to try my matcha color. So this is supposed to be matcha in the spoon. I got a really nice green color. Ta-da! And then my whisk color. What did I do? I think that's what the 413 is for, yeah. I was going to do a different color, but I think, let's see, the 401 is for the flower. This is for the pot. I may be able to use both of those colors. I don't know. I'm talking to myself. Talking to myself. Thought there was more space in between these, so I can color them like this. I wanted a more bamboo-y color, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure some of the whisks are this color. Of course, we'll see what it looks like when it dries. It's pretty dark now, but it's gonna lighten up. It will lighten up. So yeah, I mean, it would be nice if y'all could tell me what you would like to see. I'll come back to that. What do you want to see from my channel? Okay, so my big plan is to use one of these markers. I think it's either going to be this or this to make gold, and I can't decide which one I want. I don't use my paint markers all that much. Jeez. Apparently I need to use that. And then we use the, ooh, that's kind of a, of course I wanted like a patina. And then I also have the, this is a dot marker, but I have the Zig Clean Color metallic dot markers. I just have to decide which one I want to use. I like the dot marker. That's sad. I have these dot markers and then I like coloring with them. So I'm gonna make the bottom. I have to be careful because it's a water-based marker. And the ends are like different. That's the only thing that's weird about these. And I just forgot. So I make it work now that I've already started. Is like the end is different. Like what comes out of the small end looks different than what comes out of the dot marker end. That's okay. I can color with a dot marker, right? I don't know if this is going to look good. See, my colors never look good. I'm having trouble, and maybe somebody can help me. Like, my markers fade. I mean, I put them in these, let me zoom out, because I had them in a binder, and I would pull them out. And so I put them in these things to make me not pull them out. But I feel like the colors fade, and I don't know how to keep them from fading. Maybe I need to spray them with something, because I will pick a color based on the chart, and then I swear it looks different, you know, than what I see in the picture. Of course, I guess I could have used the wrong marker, but I swear that's the one I picked out for the pot. So we will use that. Let's see. What I want to do next. I have more flowers to do. I have to decide on my rainbow and that. What time are we at? I think I need to go finish this. Oh, I forgot to do my shading up here. And can I do that or not? I need to do, the problem is I want to use this, but what comes out of this end is different than what comes out of this end. I mean, look at the difference. And I like what comes out of that end, but I have to turn this around so I don't drag my hand in it. I guess I need to get some normal, I don't know if they make normal metallic markers, zig. I don't know why I chose these. I think because I wanted some zig markers, and maybe these were the most affordable at the time. Because they are not cheap, those zigs. Okay. There's that. That worked out okay. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I may do something with the patina on this. I may actually put some dots. I may make it look, I mean, obviously it's not going to look exactly like this because I have changed the way it is, but I need to make this look a little more, we'll see. We'll see. I'll be happy with it eventually. But I should probably go and finish this and then come back and we will see what I have come up with. I'll see you in a minute. All right, friends, this is what I came up with. And I love the colors. I love this purple that I picked out. It's one of my favorite purples. So, I didn't want to add any more colors, so I was trying to use the colors that I picked out for everything. So, I think it worked out. I might go back in and add some sparkle. I feel like the flowers need some sparkle. Oh, but what could we do? What would make them sparkle? Would it be this? It's kind of a peachy color. I don't think I want to use a peachy color. That one's probably 2. It's probably brown, yeah. How about my trusty jelly rolls? Maybe. You know, just go in and put a little bit of glitter in here to make it look all special. See a little bit in here. I forgot that I was gonna do this. But that is today's picture, even with a little bit of sparkle. And I love the Clean Color Zig metallic dot marker. And when I was using it, I'm like, I probably shouldn't be using it to just color with. I mean, because I had to use the dot ends because it was bigger. And it worked, but you know, that's not what it's made for. So I gotta come up with something different. But for some reason, I think it's because it doesn't look silvery when it's dry like other ones do, like other metallic markers. So all right, I think I got them all. Now they've got like a little sparkle. Yay, sparkle. I put in some heat, like some steam coming off the water. Anyway, thanks for watching. Next week we are doing Moroccan mint. Ooh, minty tea. Maybe I should do this one in all green and silver. That might be pretty. Do it all minty. Yep, definitely. Well, I'll find a nice green and silver palette to use for that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope y'all have a great day. I will see you in the next video. Bye.